Hi, I'm Michael Topham, Technical Writer for Digital Photo. Welcome to this Elements video lesson which is focusing on adding signatures to your favourite photographs. This technique can also be used in Photoshop. Signatures, such as this one, shown here in this photograph, are a great way of inscribing your own mark on your own work and to make sure that your pictures stand out from everybody else's. Some people may decide on a more complicated signature, whereas others may just want to add their own initials. Either way, make sure that you use a readable signature. Those that cannot be read are not particularly helpful, and your name is not easily distinguished. Take time writing your signature, and make sure you get a perfect version for those fantastic photographs. Right, let's get into it and sign our work. We've started by writing our signature on a clean piece of paper and scanned it in at 300 ppi. Equally, you could have used your camera on your highest quality JPEG setting to take a photograph of your signature. I've already done this, and what I've done is I've opened this file up in Elements. Right, we're going to open up the levels by going to Enhance and are down to Adjust Lighting, across and down to Levels. We're going to push the white point slider just slightly towards the left, like so, and then we're going to push the gamma just slightly towards the right, and likewise with the black point slider, just going to bring that towards the right a little bit. The reason we are doing this is so that the text appears completely black and the paper is completely white. Now we're ready to hit OK. Our next stage is to save our signature as a brush. Don't worry though, this isn't as complicated as it sounds. To do this, we first make a selection of our open signature file by using the rectangular marquee tool here on the left hand side. We're just going to draw this around the signature, like so, until we get to see the marching ants. Next, we go to Edit, and all the way down to Define Brush from the selection. Here we get a chance to name the brush, so for this example I'm going to call it My Signature. Hit OK. Right, that's your signature saved as a brush. Wasn't that simple? I'm now going to open the photograph that I want to add my signature to. So I'm going to go to File, Open, choose the photograph that I want to open to, and select it. I'm going to make a new layer, and to do this I'm going to go to Layer, to New, and across to Layer. Click OK, and you'll notice your new layer right here. The next step is to choose an appropriate foreground colour by double clicking on this foreground colour box. I've decided that I'm going to use the eyedropper to take a simple colour from the rocks in this image. There we go, I'm going to go with that colour. Click OK when you've decided on the right colour that you want to use. Signatures are generally added at the bottom of photographs. Look at this lovely area at the bottom right of this photograph. This is where I'm going to be putting my signature. Okay, let's select the brush tool from the toolbox here, give that a click, and then move up to your brush preset picker here, give that a click, and then scroll all the way down to the bottom where you'll find your saved signature. Double click on this. You'll be able to tell that the cursor has instantly changed into our signature brush just by moving it about the image. You can see it there. By using the square brackets key, I get command of it and I can make this brush either bigger or smaller. But I'm just going to look for a size in between. Something around there. Once again, just check that you're on layer 1 and then you're ready to click inside your image with your signature brush. So I'm just going to choose where I want to put it nice and carefully. I wanted to put it about there, so just give it one click and you'll notice, there you go, there's your signature on top of your image. The reason why we have added this into a new layer is so that we have control of it should we need to make any more adjustments. Here I'm using the move tool and I can reposition this signature to wherever I like in the image, but I was quite happy with where it was in the bottom right, so I'm just going to reposition it slightly lower and let go with the mouse. You can also change the proportions of the signature by going to Image, Transform, and across to Free Transform. In here we get an opportunity to make the signature either bigger, we can stretch it sideways, but I don't want to do that on this occasion. I'm quite happy with the proportion, so I'm just going to slightly change it just for a decent size. That looks really good to me. Decide your size and hit enter. Now all the adjustments have been made to the signature. I'm really happy, but if at any time you need to go back and undo what you've just done, press Ctrl Z on your keypad. We need to flatten the image now, so we're going to go to Layer and Flatten Image. Our final move is to make sure that we save this as a different document and do not save it on top of our original photograph. So to do that we need to go to File and down to Save As. Now on this occasion I'm going to call it Colin's Signature. Hit Save. And that's it, we're all done. This is a personal technique that's great fun, and I suggest you give it a go on your own masterpieces. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon on another video lesson.